Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I'm here with Ms. Lisa Hopkins Shiver. She is with L&L Executive Adult Daycare. I'm going to show you a super short video with the ribbon cutting because we celebrated that last week, and then we're going to get into what L&L Executive Adult Daycare is all about. So just one moment. All right, well, that was awesome. By the way, I love that you brought the confetti, and now I want to do that at all of our ribbon cuttings. The confetti
Hooray!
was so much fun. So, Miss Lisa Hopkins Shiver, first of all, I want to just welcome you to the Pensacola Chamber.
Thank you.
And it's been so exciting to learn a little bit about your business when you welcomed us in with just some amazing hospitality. You had a lovely spread out for us, and you also had beverages and a nice spread of snacks, and the food was awesome. And then we all got a chance to kind of sit down at the table and just get to know each other. So that was wonderful. That's not an opportunity that we get at many of our ribbon cuttings. So I'd love to just jump right in, and you can introduce yourself and tell everyone about L&L Executive Adult Daycare, and then really start with why you started the business and how you got into this industry.
Sure. So L&L was a dream of myself and a former partner. We sat over her dining room table and discussed things that we wanted to do to continue on healthcare, but as we got older, so it wouldn't be such a physical thing. So we actually decided on opening an adult daycare, a social daycare. And so together the two of us came up with the ideas, how we wanted to do it. And the most important thing was just in the name itself, which was Executive Adult Daycare. L&L, of course, being Lisa and Lisa.
Yeah.
And what we wanted to do was provide an environment that allowed clients to come in, and even though they weren't executives, they were treated like executives, and their families felt comfortable, that they were in a homely environment, and that they knew for certain that they would be taken care of, and that they would be able to comfortably leave their family member with us in the morning, go off to work, do what they need to do all day long, or just take a break, a couple of respite hours, something to that effect, and then come pick their family member up and go home. They both have enjoyed their day, and then get to talk about it and share those things. And then the client is able and excited to come back the next day.
Oh, that is amazing. So, what are some use cases where someone could take advantage of adult daycare that you have seen, where maybe someone wouldn't think of it? You know, they wouldn't think of you 1st that you would be a solution to what they're dealing with or the challenges they're dealing with. What are some of the examples that you can think of?
Well, most important, there are lots of insurances and Medicaids and things like that that actually allow a client to come to a place for adult daycare. So please, by all means, come talk to us and let's see what we can do for you in that event. But also, clients sometimes have family members who are dedicated to caring for them 24/7. Let me reassure you, if you get a couple of hours to take care of you, you will love your family member a whole lot better at the end of the day. Trust me on this. Everyone needs a little bit of a break from one another. And it gives you the opportunity to restore, refresh yourself, and give yourself a break from the day-to-day situation. And that's what we're here for. More than anything, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to provide an environment where caregivers can care for themselves, can get that needed break, can get those moments of respite just so that they can come together with their family member after a fun day or a fun event. And it really, really makes a difference. You definitely love them more after a break.
Yeah, that's something that I wouldn't have immediately thought about as someone who has dedicated themselves to already taking care. Well, maybe
Yep.
they just need a break themselves,
Yeah.
and they can bring the person they're caring for here.
That's right.
Now, when it comes to the experience here in the adult daycare, what are some of the activities that you all do all day? Because I know that you have like a room full of activities
Right.
that they can do. So what are some of the examples?
Well, one of the things I want to bring up more than anything is that I myself am a nurse, and I've been a nurse for 37 years. So you know that you're leaving your client in hands that can handle any situation that would occur. But as far as the activities, we play all day long. Everything from cards to they have racket, tennis, anything on a table, they can do it. We have exercise, we have drums, we have exercise bikes from a chair. Every activity is based on the ability of what the client can do. So we definitely have our rockers. We have a library so that if they're a reader, we have that. If they're churchgoers, we've got churches. Any activity pretty much you can think of that is done from a wheelchair, we do it. Down to bowling, down to throwing arrows, down to daily yoga, any and all of that from the chair if need be. But if we have those that are up, active, and walking, yes, we do dance classes, we do parties, and we do. Now that it's summertime again and football's about to get started, get ready for the tailgate parties. You're going to see those. So we're
That's
going to
nice.
do, I mean, every opportunity, we're going to do it. Yes, our ladies do get manicures. Yes, our guys get their little beards shaved. They're always looking handsome, looking good, looking fresh. We make sure that whatever the need is that they have that makes them feel complete, hold, because we're all about restoring and refreshing the mind, body, and soul of the clients who have spent a long time in just that environment of having to be in that one room or in the kitchen or in the living room just because it was necessary for them to be able to be home but not necessarily able to get out and do the many things that they get to do. They're going back to that, and let me tell you, they have fun here all day long. Yeah, we're the ones who are exhausted at the end of the day.
Okay, well, that is amazing. Now, what does that experience look like for the person who's wanting to enroll someone in your program? So let's say they walk through the front door. They give you a call. You're looking forward to seeing them. They walk through the front door. What do they have to do now? How does this work?
Well, we've got some paperwork that has to be filled out by the physician of the client. And it's simply saying that, yes, they have the ability to come to daycare and be safe. Now, we don't necessarily administer medications all throughout the day, but we do assist. So if they have to have medications, that won't be a problem. And if they come in the mornings, we start out with a light breakfast snack, okay? And even though it's a snack, it pretty much looks like a full breakfast. So you don't have to worry if you don't have time to make breakfast, they're going to be taken care of. Then we go from there in between activities of all of those events to lunch. Lunch is a full course lunch. And because of the fact that we want to maintain a homely environment, they're always served on plates, glasses, cups, whatever needs that looks like home, that's what we provide. So they always have a full catered lunch from Karen's Catering. So you know it's fried chicken, pork chops, the whole nine. They got it, they love it, and they make their orders every day. So whatever they want. Also, we make sure that if they're like diabetics, you're going to get those diabetic snacks, you're going to get those diabetic meals, whatever the need as far as completing that. We do have that much as far as making sure that we keep the clients safe. And if all of the meals are taken care of, then we go to the afternoon where we're having those tailgate parties, the ice cream socials, all of those also made up around whatever their diet happens to be. But everybody gets to participate. And we make sure that we keep blood sugars maintained and whatever else that we need to do in order to keep them healthy, happy, and coming back the next day. So, yes, there's lots of eating involved. Yes, there's lots of activities. And trust me, they need the calories because they're active all day long. So,
Now, how does it work with the schedule? Does someone have to enroll a number of days, or is it like a one-off thing, or also do they have to be here first thing in the morning, or can they come midday? Like, how does that
no,
work?
no, we work around your schedule. So if you happen to be one of those people who have to work for 8 hours a day, we open up at 6:30 in the morning. So if you have to be at work at 7, you can drop them off as early as 6:30. And if you work until 5 p.m., we close at 5:30. So you've got time enough to get off work, get over, and come and pick them up. As far as the hours are concerned, we do have a 4-hour minimum, so you can come and drop them off. That 4 hour minimum is required. So if you want to drop them off for 2 hours and then come back and pick them up, we're okay with that. But we usually do that full day, anything after that hour, because we don't want to take advantage of you, and it's just cheaper for you that way. But again, you can come in at any time, you can leave at any time. There's no set number of days that you have to come per week. It's however or whatever your schedule is for you and your family member, whatever makes it easier for you.
I mean, this sounds like it could be a really great a replacement in lieu of maybe someone who is working and they're caring for an adult, and whatever that age may be,
Yep.
whether it be someone in the 20s all the way through
Yes.
elderly age ranges. But it sounds like something that instead of maybe putting someone in, say, a rest home or
Yep.
a senior care home
Mm-hmm.
because you have to work all day.
Right.
This may be a better alternative and maybe a even more cost-effective alternative.
It's totally
to
cost
that.
effective.
Now, going to cost, we don't necessarily have to talk about prices, but you did say that there were some opportunities for assistance, correct?
Yes.
Now, what does that process look like?
Well, we do take Medicaid. So if you have Medicaid or a third payer, what have you, we will file for that for you. It may take a couple of days for us to get all of that organized for you in order for you to start, but we'll definitely do all the hard part for you to get that set up and established for your family member. And of course, private pay is always good, so we won't hold back or stop you from that. And we're working as hard as we possibly can on a VA contract because we're right here on Barrancas, right in the middle of military USA. So we're definitely working hard on those. And as far as we know for right now, Medicare is not involved in daycare. But anything and everything or any opportunity that we can, we will do the research for you to see if we can't get an established relationship with whatever payer source you have in order to get your family member here.
All right. Well, that sounds wonderful. What is the best way? I know that you had given me your website. Facebook was giving me some problems when I was trying to put the website in. But how about your telephone number and your address and where you're located? So
Sure.
if people want to find out more information, they can give you a call. And then you also said, did you say you were also on Facebook?
We
as
are
well?
on Facebook.
Okay, so so you can look up L&L Executive Adult Daycare on Facebook, but let's go ahead and put your number up on the screen.
Sure.
And you can tell people your number and then your address.
You got it. Okay, so our phone number, 850-741-3428. Don't hesitate. Give us a call at any time between 6:30 and 5:30. And you're more than welcome to call after hours as well if it's an emergency and you need to talk to someone because we do roll the phones over. I will answer personally, and it will be my pleasure to talk you through whatever. You are more than welcome to see us on Facebook, L&L Executive Adult Daycare. Go ahead and look us up. We are there, and you'll see all the fun and exciting adventures that we have. So please don't hesitate to join us there. We do, again, have a website as well. I'll give you that information. It's way too long. As he said, he'll give it to you on the side, but if you call me, I'll also give it to you then. Our address is 3470 Barrancas Avenue. 3470 Barrancas Avenue. Please don't hesitate. Come, stop in, drop in. Cookies are always warm and the coffee is always hot.
That is true, and your hospitality is amazing. Again, like I said, when we came in for the ribbon cutting, she had a whole spread out for us, and it was so wonderful. Got to sit down, and you were talking about everything served on plates. We drank coffee out of, I believe it was China.
Yeah.
Actually, it was, so you're not getting styrofoam
No, not
cups
here.
and plates and everything, which really makes a big difference. Someone. If you're worried about what that experience is going to be like for your loved one that you are bringing here, they're going to have a premium experience and they're going to have a lot of fun. And Lisa, you just emit so much just love and joy just by yourself. I know that carries over into your team here
I
and
hope
just
so.
the whole environment.
Yeah.
So we can feel the love when we walk through the door. But that's been wonderful. So before we finish up, is there anything that you'd like to go ahead and tell our audience?
Well, just as our name says, we are L&L Executive Adult Daycare. Executive meaning you don't have to be an executive, but we're definitely going to treat you like one. And just as a reminder, don't forget, big business love, small business feel. Thank you.
All right, well, that is wonderful. Well, everyone, thank you very much for watching, and be sure to give the Facebook page a visit. That's L&L Executive Adult Daycare, and then you can also give them a call. I'm going to go ahead and throw that number up there one more time, 850-741-3428. Give them a ring or pay them a visit, and I'm sure that Lisa will be here to go ahead and answer all of your questions. So thank you very much. We will see you all next time, and if you do have an opportunity to come take a tour of this place,
Absolutely.
you've got to come and check it out.
Yeah.
So, all right, everyone, we'll see you next time. Thanks again.